All right, good night, Pro Dumpster Diver. So I was talking to a few people and I looked at some videos and did some research and I realized I wanted to give you a different background. So as you can see here, this is a black cloth background and it's actually a special floor mat that I actually got at the Dollar Tree. And the reason why I did that is I realized I wanted to have a better background for you because when I'm showing many things that are in plastic, it does give off a bit of a glare. So I'll be using this background from now on, and I'm going to end up having the company logo or the YouTube channel logo on the front. That'll make it easier for you guys. And I'm actually using a tripod, which keeps everything steady so I don't have that shaky camera stuff that you guys were bragging about. Get a tripod. Yeah, so I went to Five Below for a tripod, and I got a nice car mat with an basically it's black so it doesn't glare up. So what we're doing is this. In the previous videos that I have, I showed you that I had a bag which actually looked like this. It was a large pink and white bag, and what was in it, I'll actually show you the entire tray here, was bags and bags of a lot of jewelry scrap. However, within that jewelry scrap was a lot of gold scrap. So as you can see here, I'm going to make each one of these videos. This is a bag of pins and money clips, which is very interesting, and a lot of it is gold plated. This here is a bag of cufflinks that I actually ended up getting, and I paired some of them up. Here, oh shoot, I gotta be careful because it's a bit sharp. I have an entire bag of women's earrings. Some of this is gold plated, and it's very, very nice. All right, I have another thing of watches, and then that's another video there. But for this video, what we're actually going to do is I'm going over the small ones, right? So basically, I picked it out, and after I separated the watches, the earrings, the regular rings, the cufflinks, I found some actual very nice gold scrap that I did want to show. And I'm going to open this little Ziploc bag. You guys can go to the dollar store, to be honest, and find many of the bags there. So I'm going to go over this because you don't know what you expect many times. And so what I'm actually going to do is I do want to go ahead and go over this. This is some very nice stuff that's actually in here. I even found a Hard Rock Pin Cafe, but then I turned it around. I was like, dude, this thing is gold plated, right? Like, look at this. There is a lot. It's a nice thing of gold on it. Now, looking at this, because the front is laminated, that gold on the inside, you may not ever get that off unless you actually end up reverse electroplating it and the plastic practically comes off, and then for some reason it just goes out. Very simple. Okay, so all of this came from 8 pounds of jewelry, costume, wearable, craft, scrap, vintage watches. Okay, and I actually paid about $69.15 for the whole thing, and it was pretty good. It was actually pretty nice. I'm not gonna lie. All right, so I did get some men's rings and some women's stuff. So let's go over this. When we got the hard rock piece here, definitely taking the gold off of this bad boy. This might have been attached to something, but it's no longer there. I'm actually going to use my new silver spoon as a pointer. Now, this would be silver here. It's actually Silver Co. So this might have been a special company to actually have there right now. Was going to get you guys an actual pun, but it seems all right, I got one here. All right, good. All right, so let's go over that one. We got this here. This is one of those ocean, I would say ocean or marine pins. Now it is missing the back part there. You could probably put this through something and push it up, but I wouldn't recommend it because it would slip out. All right, very simple. So this is a nice little gold plated piece that they had. They probably did it in batches of like 1,000 inside of a tray, which does happen. Okay. And going over this might have been part of an earring set there. Nice little gold plated piece. Weighs a good amount. Again, you never know what's plated, filled, or solid until you break it down and do the chemical work on it. All right. Now here we have a bit of string here. Got some, this is a gold plated, might be men's necklace or woman's necklace. Now it does not have a clasp, so I cannot attach these, if you see what I'm saying. Okay, so all of this would go into the scrap pile right now. Oh, eBay update. Okay, got another bracelet here. This does have a clasp. So as you can see, the clasp is right there. So this will definitely actually work. However, it is very faded. Very, very faded. Okay, so we'll also scrap that sucker out. We got this beautiful piece here. Now this here, let's see if we have a clasp. Yes, we do, but this end cannot fit this here. All right, that can't fit there right now. This is basically too bricked up. Okay, so this is what we regard as unwearable jewelry. If it's unwearable jewelry, you can't wear it. Okay, it would have to get fixed up. All right, so again, this is a nice, very long gold-plated piece. All right, we will put that to the side, and then we'll pick up this lion's head. Now, this lion's head is very nice, and I was like, oh, I'll dip it in. You know what I saw? If you can clearly see on the camera, he's got diamonds for eyes. So someone actually did some real work with this pendant piece here. This may have been a mold, but in order to set those diamonds, it might have had to been double checked and handcrafted. I do see an inscription on this right now. It says Lucas or Avon. Where's that there? Yeah, it says Lucas. So this may be from a jewelry company, Lucas. However, this may actually be gold filled and not gold plated. And I'm going to say that because of the shine on the inside. For you to get gold in there like that, you had to be very careful to dip it in. So this has a nice large chunk of gold on it. But I do want to remove these diamond pieces. All right, let's look at another piece here. We have a cheetah, which is very nice. And this may not have been part of a pin. This may have been part of somebody's necklace, actually. Okay. However, again, it's very, very fine detail, which is very nice right now. If it's really good stuff, I try not to throw it out. Now, look at this here. We have a nice, where'd you go? We have a nice earring here, which is in the letter of V with a crown on it, or it'll probably be like this with an A. I think we'd have to go with the V. Now, it's not missing any of the diamonds at all. It's still shiny. It's still there. And of course, it actually has the pin. So I could definitely get away with selling this for about 15 bucks, which isn't bad, by the way. Okay, very, very good. Again, you never know what you find. When I bought these, it wasn't even labeled as gold scrap. It was jewelry costume scrap. Okay, but I got a good amount right now. Now here we have another little unwearable gold chain, but that's definitely going in the parking pot. And then we come to this bad boy here, which is the very nice pendants. This actually would appear to have foamite or an actual white opal to it, which is very, very nice. So we'll scrap that up too. We have a double missing piece here for a possible necklace, and that would have had someone's face or something else with it right now. Okay, another piece here. We got a star with 3 threads behind it. So this was supposed to be an earring. I don't have those other pieces there. Okay. This here is another earring that got slipped in, but it's got a good amount of gold scrap, as you can clearly see. All right, now let's get to the meat of the potatoes of it. I got these 4 angels here. Now I'm going to flip them on their sides so you can actually see them. These angels are pretty good. Now here's the thing. They are in different poses. If you can actually see, this one has his hand down and then pointing away. And this one is actually has both of his hands down, like he's disappointed in God for not getting his cheeseburger. Put cheeseburger in the comments if you heard that joke. That wasn't supposed to be funny. All right, now we do have the gold pieces here, and these are probably gold plated, and it would be a shame to actually put them out and then nobody buys it at all, which is pretty cool. We got this one here with a ring around. Okay, so this would have been for a necklace, not a pin. And then we have this little brooch piece here, which is already laminated. And then 2 hearts, which is laminated with gold. And then this other nice piece here. So yeah, other than that, I mean, looking at the rings we got, this is a woman's ring. It's going to have to get cleaned up to look better for something in the window. have a pearl ring for women who actually have that. Look at the other videos I did about the pearl. And this one actually self-adjusts, which is good. Okay. This one here, another woman's ring. You want to clean that part out so that other people don't see that. Got an amber ring. Wow. I think The Rock should have actually had this on right now. But if it's not going to fit me, I definitely know it's not going to fit him. We got some beautiful rings here. We have the possible diamond with that white diamond. We have nice pink. Nice. Very nice. Okay. This is nice, though. Oh, this little diamond there. Pink diamond, pink diamond.